Good morning and welcome back for another beautiful day here with the Sales Energizer Tip of the Day. I got a story for you. Yesterday was Labor Day. Now, the family was at the lake. I was at the lake, but I came home early. I left at like 5 in the morning. I came back home. I had some calls to make or what have you, but I was home. And my son, Matthew, who has a great junk removal business, if you need him in the Atlanta area, he's awesome, got someone who called him. It was somebody who was cleaning out a store. And so they put a bunch of stuff in. There was like a mattress and a couch and stuff. And so he couldn't do it because he was at the lake or whatever, and his guys weren't working. So he asked dear old dad if he could do it for him, which I leapt or leaped. They both kind of sound right. I leaped at the chance. Anyway, I did it. And so I went there. It was a small job, $100 job. We went there to pick the thing up, and I went there to do it. But when I got there, and here's the story, the other stores in that strip mall weren't too keen on the idea that the guy put a lot of the junk in the dumpster because they pay for the dumpster. And so somebody went in the dumpster, threw everything all over the place. So when I got there, it wasn't a couch and a mattress. It was a nightmare. Okay, all over the place. So I called Matthew. I said, hey, what should I do here? Whatever. So he worked out the deal. Anyway, can you take it all? And so this little kind of mattress and couch thing turned into, an hour of going through and picture this. It's summer. It's hot. It's behind a dumpster. It's all that maggots. It's the whole thing. It's all that. And I couldn't be happier. It was just like so great. I'm there and like getting messy and dirty and stinky, and it was just like got to feel like a man, And there was a guy there in the back of this strip mall, and he was there drinking something. He was just hanging out, maybe waiting for his friends, but he was there on the phone watching me. And I was doing this whole thing while he was watching me. And there was a point in the middle that it just became a little uncomfortable, and I felt sorry for this guy because he didn't offer to help. And because he didn't understand the joy of helping somebody physically, to how good you feel about yourself when you help somebody physically when you do that. And I felt bad for him. I certainly would have paid him if he offered, if he came up and did something, but he didn't. He's never felt two things. One, the joy of being able to give and feeling how good it feels for your soul and how you could move on and it helps your career. But two, I don't imagine anybody's ever done it for him. So he doesn't realize how good it would be. So that's your charge. It's one thing, and I'm not saying one's more important to help somebody mentally or give them a plan and all that stuff, or is it better physically, but it's different. When you can physically help somebody, when you physically do somebody, it will help your sale. I remember when I had my staffing company and I would go into warehouses and they'd show me what the guys would be doing and all that stuff. Every time I'm walking through the warehouse, I'm looking around to see if there's any trash on the ground. I'm bending down and picking up, like nonchalantly, just seeing it, you're picking it up, putting it in my pocket and moving on from there. I wanted to show them that I'm willing to get my hands dirty. And if you're that way in front of your clients and prospects and customers, you'll win them forever. You're that special person that they need if you're physically ready to attack something. Anyway, that $100 job turned out to be a $250 job for an hour, putzing around, no big deal, because success loves speed, baby. So if you got an opportunity to do something, get it done and do it today, because you're the best. I'm the Deej. This has been a long video, but I'm on a roll. Go get them today.